Welcome back to Ohio Hilltops.
All right, I thank you all for tuning in today. And again, I didn't forget about y'all. We were just on family vacation. We're back and at it. It's hot out here, but we've been setting post and starting up another project I want to take y'all along with. We're going to be pouring some concrete into our goat stalls here.
There's the post that we've gotten set so far.
I'm going to have a gate across right
There, I can drive the tractor through there. I can also take it through the barn. And
Today I just wanted to give y'all an update here on things we're doing and show you around on some of the progress we've made on some things. Stick around. I hope y'all enjoy.
so to start the project here, I've gotten 16 bags of 80-pound sackcrete, and I used just a little calculator on Lowe's that is supposed to be about 6 feet wide, 8 feet long, and 3 inches deep. There's the tomatoes. They were looking a lot better
Until I had the post fall over on them. I had them leaning up against the barn there, and the goats, they were out playing
around, jumping on them, and knocked them down and kind of really did some damage on them. And also, while we were on vacation, the dogs, they were at my parents' house. They were dog sitting for us. And we had someone coming here doing the feeding the animals for us. But with the dogs gone, a fox was able to dig under
the fence and really put a hurting on them.
We got 6 hens left. But yeah, I mean, things happen. So I'll go ahead and I'll show you a quick update of the new additions we got yesterday. Everybody sleeping in here? You girls are hot, huh? Daisy. Daisy. You being lazy? I can hear them. Hi, girls. So the other day, I don't know if I showed you or not, but we put an 8-foot gate up in here. That's pretty handy to sectionalize and, you know, separate the goats if we wanted to. And the old rabbit pen's doubling over nice here for a nice little chick house. Hi, girls. Hopefully yins are all girls, supposed to be. Well, we went ahead and we've gotten 20 baby pullets there. It's quite a mixture of breeds. I know we've gotten 3 white leghorns in there. There's some buff Brahmas, silver lace Wyandottes. I think a few Americanas were in the rare pullet assortment. Just lots of different color, and hopefully we'll get some good productivity out of them. All right, so today the main focus is going to be pouring this new pad. The first thing, we're going to have to get the goats out of here and keep them off this section. Like I said, it's going to be 8 by 6, which is exactly a quarter. The size of the goat pen over here is, let's see, 16 by 12. So we're going to go ahead and do a quarter of it in concrete, and as time goes on and, you know, we save up, we're going to keep at it there. So we're going to get a quarter of it off, and we'll get to it. Stick around, we'll see how it turns out. All right, y'all, here's the almost the final result. We're going to put a brush finish on it, and that's 15 bags of 80-pound sackcrete. And I had about 2 hours in it. As you can see, there's nothing fancy about it. It's you know, just to give the goats a nice concrete base, and we're probably going to put stall mats down on it once we get it all done. But anyways, back in there is probably 2.5 to 3 inches deep, and towards this edge I blended it to 4 inches deep. And the reason for that is this side that I'm standing on here is going to be 4 inches deep, maybe 4.5, just for the sole fact that I will be driving the tractor through here. And I'm sure 3-inch concrete after it's good and hard would be fine for the tractor. You know, with it, the tractor itself is probably, with the loader, maybe 4,000 pounds. But yeah, that's it there. And I'll show you the tools I was using. So this here is just a little cultivator. Worked real nice for mixing up the concrete. And then I would just dump it and spread it. And I used the good old-fashioned snow shovel float. Worked like a champ. And this is the finish we got. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a brush finish afterwards. But you know, if you're not real particular, there's not a lot to laying down Sackcrete. And you know, for me, this is definitely a good enough finish for an animal barn. So
sorry I didn't take you all along to show you like a time lapse of it or anything, but I'll show you the final results after we get a decent little brush coat on it and let it set up some. All right, stick around, I'll give you an update. All right, so it's been, we're on to the next day now. The concrete is good and set up there pretty hard. The goats have been on it since this morning. And I wanted to give you an update on that. And then we're gonna go ahead and finish off with a time lapse and a little bit of mowing of the pasture here. So what I'm doing with the pasture is I've been trying to keep up with mowing it when it gets about 8 to 10 inches high. That way, you know, I'm hoping to develop the roots and really try to get the grass to overcome the weeds. So it seems to be working. I've got a lot of clover coming in, and a lot of the orchard grass seed has came through. So let me spin you around here and I'll show you the concrete.
all right, so the girls, they sure like it. Gives them a nice dry base to stand on. For some reason, right here in the middle of the barns where they always like to pee and stuff, so it laid wet. And on this left side here, this ditch would catch the water from above it. I need to really just dig it out and put a good French drain system in, but this is working for now. Yeah, there you have it. I put a nice little brush finish on it, and it's working great.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and set you up on a time lapse and we'll get this pasture cut. All right, so we went ahead and got everything mowed there. It went pretty good. Some of this is a little rough on the mower. However, I do remember where most of the stumps are, so I'm able to avoid them, but sometimes there's a couple small ones or grapevines that still pop up and get you, but we're getting through it. I want to show you all around here of the progress we've made.
All right, starting here at the far end.
This has turned out pretty nice. There's still a good bit of weeds in here, but this lower patch here is nice and thick grass coming in. So
down here is the bathtub project we did to catch the spring. Pretty much, if you want to look back on that video, feel free, but In summary, this was all filled in with mud and muck over the years. Some previous farmers have put that in there as a spring watering trough. So we basically just dug it out, cleaned it up, and plumbed water to it again. Need to get in here with the weed eater and finish clearing this out. I got the most of it there last week. However, ran out of gas and haven't made it back here again to finish it. And along with that, we went ahead and cleaned out all this because our fence line's gonna come right along the edge there. So we've been clearing that out. We'll go ahead and walk up here. This is great, nice and some decent shade cover back here. That's not gonna be in favor for the grass, but the animals will like it. We'll come up here and this here is the part of the pasture that's doing the best. Of course, up to where we mowed earlier and all this down to the pond. The orchard grass is coming in really nice. There's the pond. The fence line's gonna come on the outside of the pond to include this. I may have to change that later depending on how the animals do with the pond. And then this is almost like a yard now. It's came a long way. Really nice and full grass. There's a new tub that my parents gave me. That's a 300-gallon tub. I may put it back to where the watering trough is there, or catch another spring somewhere on the hillside because it's very wet right in through there. And where that grass is, couldn't get my tractor through there to brush hog it, so I'll have to weed eat it. But all in all, I wanted to give you all an update on how things are going. And I thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate all the support, and leave me a comment and some feedback below there. But check us out on Facebook and Instagram, and like and subscribe if you're not already. We'll see you next time on High Hilltops. Y'all take care.